I have had people telling me that I should not refer to them as being gods because they're not gods. Well, I can see why there's this misunderstanding, and I'm doing this video to clear things up. Now let's talk about the divisions of the law, because a lot of people were asking me like, what do I mean when I say this law is from the Radha division or this law is from the Petro division? Welcome to my channel, guys. In today's video we are going to talk about the law, explaining to you guys what the laws are for real and what is exactly their function. Due to the syncretism with Voodoo and Christianity, people tend to believe that the law are just in between of God and us. They are just messengers. I have had people telling me that I should not refer to them as being gods because they're not gods. Well, I can see why there's this misunderstanding, and I'm doing this video to clear things up. I made a video like this when I just started this YouTube channel, but it got deleted by accident while you are doing it all over again. Before I go further with this video, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like the video, and don't forget to click the notification button so that YouTube may notify you whenever I upload a new video. Well, as I told you before, guys, God is an energy, and that energy is like everywhere. Okay, that energy is like in us, in animals, in the plants, in nature. It's like everywhere. Well, the loas in Voodoo, they're like different faces or different representations of that God. They're not really angels, even if a lot of people may consider them as such. They're like spirits, but all part of God, just like we are part of God, just like nature is part of God. Okay, Voodoo is considered as a monotheistic religion, but it can also be considered as a polytheistic religion too, depending on how you take things. But more Voodoo is seen as a monotheistic religion, because when you hear them talking about God, they are really talking about the totality of that energy. That's why they say that we are one, and it's one of the reasons why the rituals in Voodoo, the ceremonies, are centered around those loas. So they bring offerings, they bring food, they bring dance, dedicated to those loas, according to their taste. Okay, because each loa, they have their own taste according to their characteristics. Now let's talk about the divisions of the law, because a lot of people were asking me like, what do I mean when I say this law is from the Radha division or this law is from the Petro division? So remember, guys, there are many laws. Okay, so basically if we go back in history, when Haitians were like enslaved Africans, they were brought from Africa to Haiti. They were taken from many tribes. Okay, those tribes, they were different from each other. They had their own beliefs, their own cultures, their own languages. So that is where the 21 divisions of law came to be. That is where we can say that the 21 tribes of law came to be. So the number of law may differ depending on who you are talking to. Okay, so don't forget that the traditions in Voodoo, they were transferred from mouth to ear. They were transferred from generation to generation. So there's not really a book. Okay, so that is why the beliefs may differ from places. Okay, and I think like even if we had like a book, would how belief would still differ from each other. So now the 21 division of law in Haitian Voodoo are now called the 21 Nations. And if you're in Voodoo, you probably know like 7 most popular ones. Okay, so the 7 most popular ones are Radha, Ibo, Nago, Banzobob, Petro, Congo, and Dirial. So you probably mostly hear about the Radha loas and the Petro loas. It's because all the 21 divisions of loas are grouped into 2 major ones. Okay, so those 2 major divisions of loas are Radha loas and Petro loas, depending on their characteristics. So for the Radha loas, they are mostly water loas. Okay, they are soft and very patient. Okay, so they're favorite colors are white. Okay, so each loa in the Radha divisions, they may have other different colors that they match with the white one. Okay, so all of the Radha divisions have the white color, but they also have like other, you know, specific different colors that match each one of them. And at the other hand, the Petro loas, they are mostly aggressive loas, okay, and they are typically Haitian loas. So they were born during the slave trade time, okay. That's why they say the Petro loas, they are very new, okay, different from the Radha loas that are very old, and they were like mostly African loas. So for the Petro loas, the favorite colors are red and black. I have a video about the story of voodoo in general if you want to check that out. In another videos, I will talk about different loas in various divisions of loas and telling you some of their characteristics. So this is it, guys. This is the video. I hope you enjoyed it so far. So please don't forget to like the video, subscribe to my channel, and also don't forget to click the notification button so that YouTube may notify you whenever I upload a new video.